Hey, good morning, everybody. John Pasanchik here with the Bitcoin analysis of January 2nd, 2021. Wow. I am so glad 2020 is over, but in some respects, 2020 was a very good year, especially the latter half of it. And I'm referring to the cryptocurrency markets. If you have been following, some of the things I've been saying, then you also might be doing a victory dance here. And one of the victory dances here is that I was projecting out a Bitcoin of around $30,000. And it was about a week and a half ago. The first day I put that out there, I said, it's probably in a month. Then when I saw how it was trading, the next day, I just said, no, it's not going to be in a month. It's going to be in a week and a half. And here we go. We last night or early in the morning, we hit 30,000. And the good news is it kept running. So it's at 31,000. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the screen up so that you can see it. And that's the daily chart. So this is a very healthy looking chart. We are, the other day I was saying we are in the second leg of the bull market. The first leg being starting back in October, right? And going from, more or less $10,000 to more or less $19,000. And when it got to $19,000, it held. And there was a little bit of selling originally, but then it consolidated. It took, I guess about a half a month. We kind of hit the high in December on, actually in November 25th. And then we actually came out of the consolidation on 12/15. So that was about 20 days, more or less. And so that's what I'm calling the first leg of this bull market. We are now, what I'm saying is in the second leg of the bull market. And notice that it is much steeper than what is going on, than what happened in the first leg. So in the first leg, we moved up, in round numbers, about $9,000, and that took 2.5 months to do it. Okay, now we went in round numbers from mid 19,500 to we hit 31,577 just now. We ticked that. So that's $12,000 in round numbers that we ran up since December 17th. So the second leg of a bull market, just historically, has always been the longest leg, and it can go for a while. So we are deeply entrenched in this second leg, and it looks like we're going to keep going. Now, it doesn't mean that we're not going to have volatility, because what you can see here is that we made a lot of upward progress in a short period of time. We are very overbought. Now, does it mean that we have to crash and burn here? Absolutely not. But consolidations are going to be very, very important. And sometimes in those consolidations, they can get a little violent. And you could have swings that could just drive you crazy. So if you're not positioned right, or if you have a weak stomach, you might not be able to take some of that volatility. But the volatility definitely expanded now. We have broader price range, price action on each day. So that's the longer term view. I'm using a 1 day chart. Each bar is a day here, and we are overbought, but we are also at 31,547. So let's take a look at this in the short-term analysis, because what happens in a short range will project, kind of ripple through into the longer range. So now I have a 15-minute chart here, and last night or this morning, let me get a time stamp here for you. It was the second, right, at 6:45 a.m. Eastern time, we started to break out. We were just under $30,000, call it 29,800 in round numbers. And then we started to take off, and literally between then and now, we have gone up. We've gone up about $3,000, $2,500, and that's pretty incredible. And we're going up as we said. So now in the 15-minute chart, there is room actually for us to get to and break 32,000. And I'm talking about today, maybe in the next 15 minutes, who knows? But 32,000 is actually achievable. And even though we're on the 15-minute chart, we're overbought, we still actually have room to go higher here, and before some selling comes in. So very possible that we could hit and break 32,000 in a few hours. Looking a little bit longer out the timeline with the hourly chart. The hourly chart also is indicating we can get to 32,000 today. Now we are on the hourly chart much more overbought than we are on the 15-minute chart. So that kind of creates a little bit of conflict here in the trading, but I still feel pretty comfortable in saying that we're probably going to hit 32,000 today. And then the hourly chart the daily chart definitely has room for it to hit 32,000 today. So that's now a bit of caution here, because we have gone up so much. You have to be a little cautious if you're planning, if you want to, add, to a position. You're going to want to see where this sort of tops off and where it starts to consolidate. And the reason why I caution for that is because generally a run ends with a blowout. So you want to see, when this comes to a point where it starts to consolidate, is it consolidating after a blowout, or is it consolidating after just achieving new highs and digesting its gains? So that's an important thing, and it is a wait and see type of thing. I will tell you that if you took my advice each time where I said here is a buying point, you would have done very well for yourself. Okay, one other word of caution. This time of year, I'm going to come back to my screen, and I'm going to do this. Okay. One other thing that I do want to say, this time of year also, you need to be cautious about. And the reason for that is historically, after New Year, around the planet, everybody, sort of goes into hibernation. So we got a New Year hiatus happening. We are also hitting a weekend, so institutions aren't in the market right now, and that's an important thing. And it's going, and as a result, the market is fairly illiquid. All right, and that's an important thing. So those are words of caution in hitting the $31,000, $32,000 level in Bitcoin. You really have to, did it go up because of the lack of liquidity, or is it a true, everybody wants it and they want it now? We'll have the answer to that as this week starts to unfold. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, as people start to come back into the market, institutions and things like that, we'll see whether they want to bid this up higher, or, they say, this is high enough, we're out of here. I doubt that they're going to say this is it, we're out of here, but there may be some short-term profit taking as the market gains some of its liquidity back. All right, so that's my analysis for January 2nd, 2021. My first analysis for 2021, and like I said, I'm very happy with where we're at. I think as 2021 goes on, Bitcoin is going to be an incredible rocket launch. So you're definitely going to want to be in that. Also, one last thing that I do want to say, I was saving this for the last thing. Bitcoin and all that, they're currencies. All right, they're digital, but they're currencies, and I'm also I'm also trading fiat currencies, and I haven't really been publicizing that too much, mainly because those are more regulated than Bitcoin. Actually, they're very regulated, and so I've been kind of cautious about that. But I know there are people out there that have a fascination with foreign exchange and would like to trade foreign exchange but don't know how. Well, if you want to learn how and you want me to mentor you on how to do that, feel free to get in touch with me. I'd be more than happy to mentor you and try to help you learn how to trade and be profitable, which in foreign exchange is a fairly difficult thing to do. All right. So I want to leave that with you. All right. Having said that, I'm signing off for now. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody. And have a great Saturday rest of the day. Bye-bye.